What's up guys, we're here in a new video. Today we're going to do Lenny by SRV. I'm not going to play like the 100% Stevie version of that album, and I don't really like that. I'm going to show you the basic construct, the chords, and then I'm going to show you what you can play around with in this song so that you can put your own touch to it. We're also going to do it in standard tuning to not make it complicated for anyone. And yeah, that's basically all you need to know. Let's get going. So to start this one off, we're going to need two opening chords. All the chords in the song are going to be 6 chords. So we got, for example, the E6 and the A6. The first opening chord would be the E6 right here. Going to an A6, but we played up here. So, for all of you who don't exactly know what this is, we got the 1 here, we got the 3 here, then we got the major 7 here, and then we got the 6 down here. This is just the octave of the 3, and the 6 right here. And going to the A6. So opening chords would be the E6, let it ring, and go to the A6. Up here we have the open A string, then we have the D string on 11, G on 13, and the B on 12. You could also play it up here, give it a new touch, but we play it down here. First chord, and then second. Let them both ring out. It's just an opening, and then you kind of do a walk around in E to get up to the normal part of the song, which is like the verse, which is this. Just your normal Hendrix, Stevie, Vaughan stuff you always do. Not exactly what he plays, it's just an idea of how you may lead into this. How do I play that? Play the open E string, slide on the E string from 7 to 9, land on the A string on 7, then slide on the A string from 9 to 11, land on the D on the 9, double stops, well, 1 double stop. We have the E plucked right here. It's basically the E chord on the 9th fret, and then we hammer on with the D and G string. We leave the D string like that and hammer on the G string to 11. Then play the G on the 9 again. Then hammer on the D string to 11. For the opening. So, the opening riff. Play that E6 chord, let it ring, put the tremolo in. Pluck the E string on 7, and then hammer on B from 7 to 9. 7 again, slide down to 5. And land on your A6. Again, for you, if you don't know what it is, like the A string, the root with the thumb, then the 6 right here, which is the D string on 4. Then we got the G string on 6. And we got the B string on 5. So. A little variation in there, sorry. You could slide without plugging the note. Depends on how much momentum you can get. And then lead into this again. You're playing between this and this. So you lead into this again after you played the A6. Play around between these two chords for the beginning and transitioning to the back to the E again. So they do down here. Cool. What he also does is this at the end of the run. Then into your E6. So for the B part of the song, we're gonna stay in this chord shape, only this chord shape. Right now we have an A6. And then we go up chromatically. Land on the B6, go up to the D6, go down to the G6, A sharp, A, and you're back to the E. Again, you start on A6. That's what the whole song is playing around with. So we got that opening theme, transitioning between E and A, and then the B part again, A sharp, B6, D6, So let's talk about some of the things you can play around with in the song. We're really just transitioning between E and A for the soloing part. So there's lots of space for you to do E major and E minor stuff and also outline the A chord. What I want to get in first is transitioning between this and this chord. For example, this part. These notes here, I mean, they're optional. You don't have to always play this. What I do sometimes is just one little more note. Another thing is, I like that a lot. Gives you some kind of newer melodies, some R&B style. Also with the A chord. And for the B part, you can really just outline every chord you play. Lenny version in there. Again, just outline the chords like you would do in normal Hendrix fashion. When you play that song at home on your own, it's not always like fun to do this. Gets boring after some time. Stevie did that on stage with his trio, and he soloed over from E to A the whole time. So this was like the highest point of the song. The loudest. Quiet, you have lots of space for dynamics, so that's why he soloed over there. For the soloing part, I'm not gonna show you any specific solo. Just think about transitioning between E major and E minor pentatonic. For example, when you play over the E, then you go to the A, major. I just think about it like over E, play the E major pentatonic or E major scale, and over the A, step into E minor pentatonic territory. But you can also outline the chords with normal A major scale and everything. Just throw in everything you know and make it your own version. But stick to the basic construct of this. That I got from John Mayer is you come from here harmonics here for B and E, and then you play the bass line that the bass line in the Stevie Vaughan track plays. For example, when we come out of this one, nine, 12, 9, 7, 5. So that was Lenny by Stevie Vaughan. As you may saw, I didn't approach it like 100% Stevie way. I don't know, there's people on YouTube who do that. You got that already. I don't like doing that. I showed you the basic construct, which is what he plays, and I showed you some ideas to play around with, and you can just take all of that, make it your own, and it's gonna be lots more fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next video.